I'd have to say my favorite team would be the '97 Cleveland Indians. I remember watching that whole season and the magical walk-off hits and everything. So I lived and died with every game of that World Series. And when they got that game-winning base hit in Game 7, I was pretty disappointed. My favorite player was probably Earl Hershiser. Just watching him pitch on the mound and the way he went about his business, he was really a bulldog out there, and I like to try to emulate that when I'm out on the mound.
Okay, now I'm starting to feel old. I mean, he's talking about '97 like it was a long time ago. It seems like just yesterday to me, but boy, Earl Hershiser, he's absolutely right. In the postseason, I never saw a guy step up his game in the '90s like Earl Hershiser would.
No, Earl Hershiser for the Cleveland Indians when he was there was unbelievable. And I mean, the nickname that he was given, the Bulldog, is the whole reason, you know, that he was able to accomplish so much.
Yeah, he was a heck of a pitcher. And if Kyle Smith is going to be like him, oh, that'd be great for the Tribe. All right, well, we're going to stay down now at the Mahoning Valley level and take a look at somebody this week and focus on the future. That's a nice player that, Jay, you had a chance to visit with.
I did. I got to catch up with Jordan Cassis earlier in the month, and, you know, it was fun to see what you were able to do. But here's the focus on the future. We're joined with Jordan Cassis, 2010 draft pick, 40th round, outfielder. Jordan, talk about your experience on draft day.
You know, I was just sitting there, kind of watching on the computer with my brother and my girlfriend, and you know, it was just an exciting time. Just waiting for your name to get picked, and fortunately, I got selected, and yeah, I was pretty excited when I found out the Indians called my name. So,
cool. West Coast boy coming out to Northeast Ohio.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about now being out here away from home with a host family. Good experience, bad experience so far?
It's a really good experience so far. I mean, I've been out. I mean, last summer I went to Cape Cod and lived with the host family, so I'm kind of used to that as far as being away from home. And you know, it's a different experience and it's a fun one.
Jordan, college you use aluminum bats. Talk about the transition now from aluminum to wood and the experience that you expect to have with using wood bats on a consistent basis.
You know, it's a little different. With a metal bat, you can get jammed or you know, hit it off the end and still get a base hit out of it. Whereas wood, you know, it's going to be a broken bat and you're most likely going to be out. So, you know, there is a little bit of a difference. You got to get used to the weight distribution, and it's a different swing. So, you know, it takes a little time, but I'm used to it. So.
Now, your short experience so far with Dennis Malvalet, what do you think?
Dennis is a great guy. He's a funny guy. He communicates well with all the ball players and knows a lot about the game.
Your manager is Travis Fryman. A little bit about the experience, knowing that when you did sign, that you're going to be playing for Travis Fryman. Talk about that.
You know, it's almost like a dream come true. You know, you watch him growing up and see him playing in the big leagues and see him on TV, and you know, even have his baseball cards growing up. So it's pretty special, and you know, you gotta take this moment in and learn a lot from the guy.
Talk about an outfielder now. Power hitter, slap hitter, fast runner. A lot of people don't know who you are just yet. You're new to the system. Let the fans know what you bring to the table for the Cleveland Indians.
I'm more of a speedy guy. I'm not going to hit for much power. I mean, I might occasionally, but yeah, not much of a power hitter. More of a, you know, line drive base hit type guy who can run a little bit. So you see me bunting and doing all that stuff.
Long road trips now. You ride on a bus. And on the West Coast, you probably flew a lot of places. Now riding on the bus, you have a lot of free time. What do you do on your free time on the buses?
Well, so far we played a game of cards. The cards are a big hit. You know, bring my iPod, listen to music, play games. That's about it. A lot of conversations.
Jordan, tell the fans a little bit about yourself that we might not know something personal about yourself that they would like to know.
Let's see. I'm number 13. My favorite number is number 2. So unfortunately I didn't get number 2, but I'm born on St. Patrick's Day. So born in March 17th. My middle name's Peter. That's about it.
All right, pretty cool. Jordan Cassis, I got to find out a little bit about him. And nice kid, nice player that we'll have to keep an eye on. 40th round pick, but sometimes those guys make it.
A lot of times you see these lower round draft picks, you know, have a chance to make it because there's not a lot of high expectations for these players. And hopefully he can. He's a good kid. I mean, I've got to see him so far on the field. He looks very comfortable out in the outfield.
All right, so another player to watch down there at Mahoning Valley. We'll take our final break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. We'll tell you where the teams are going to be playing. Also check the standings. Check out the beer run here at Eastwood Field. Another one of Jason Stanford's favorites. Is that you getting in that fight there? I don't know. It could be. I don't know which can he's in. Make sure you stay tuned with Indians Minor League Magazine.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet per second.
Let's take a look, though, at the standings here for the teams in the minor league system. Columbus, they've been having a great summer. Akron has moved up to 3rd place after they were struggling for a while. Kinston's in 2nd place in the second half of their season. Lake County in 4th. They're already the first half champs, though. And Mahoning Valley right now, a game below 500. Let's take a look at the schedule now. Columbus home for Toledo and Indy before heading to Louisville. Akron hosts Trenton before leaving for Erie. Kinston hosts Salem, then goes on the road to Frederick. Lake County's at Lansing, then come home to take on Fort Wayne, and then head back on the road to West Michigan. And Mahoning Valley on the road to Connecticut, and then come home for Vermont and Hudson Valley. Get a Grady Sizemore Fathead tradable on Sunday. And if you go to Eastwood Field, and let's say while you're driving up or leaving early, you could hear Jason Stanford on Friday nights, 1390 WNIO. You're doing some analyst work for them.
I am. I'm doing some radio work right now for them. Got to do the color game this past Friday, and I'll do it again this Friday. So it's been a good accomplishment so far. It's fun. I enjoy it, and get to see some baseball while I'm at it.
Right in your backyard there, too.
Yeah.
You live down there in Niles, and Eastwood Field, really, that is a fun place. I got to go there a couple of years ago. I really enjoyed it. I mean, you think rookie ball, you don't think of great facilities, but you go there, that really is a nice facility to watch a game.
Oh, they've done a great job at Eastwood Field. They have a lot of great promotions there, and just everything about the field. It's small town atmosphere. It's just awesome. Good players to see there, too.
Yeah, and really in the Indian system, we've got some great places to watch a game, especially here in Ohio. I've never been to Granger Stadium in Carolina. Heard it's awesome, but in Lake County, a great place to watch a game. Canal Park is fabulous, and of course, Huntington is brand new in Columbus, so
Yes.
definitely someplace. Checking out Indians minor league game, you'll be happy you did. All right, that's it for us here with Indians Minor League Magazine, but we'd like to show you now, as we leave, a look at Lake Captain's Night at Eastwood Field for, of course, keeping LeBron James in town. For Jason Stanford, I'm Al Pulowski. Follow us on Facebook. See you next week. Have a good one.